Fala pessoal, RockZero aqui com mais um pouco de vídeo de Vampyr, né? Mas antes de prosseguir aqui eu vou tentar fazer umas side quests, né? As investigações. Tá, vamos procurar aqui o cara que roubou ela. Maluco, cara, roubando os outros assim, cara. Isso não se faz, não. É, vai sofrer agora, hein, mano. Ih, rapaz, eu falei sofrer e apareceu os caras da Privem. Ah, são foram eles que roubaram, né? Ah, se for os caras de uniforme, com certeza foram esses caras da Privem. Ah, Priwen, né? Priwen. Falando Privem. É. Tô pensando portuguesado, né? Priwen. Ah, em cima, em cima. Algoz, outro algoz. Dá seu sangue, rapaz.
This could be the public house Giselle Paxton mentioned. I should investigate further. Giselle's stolen money. Priwen has some unethical ways of financing that war.
Ah, malditos, roubaram o dinheiro da mulher, que coisa feia, cara. Só porque vocês são caçadores de vampiros, vocês não têm o direito de roubar o dinheiro de ninguém. Não importa o quão louco, bêbado, drogado a pessoa esteja.
You again? What do you want?
I've identified the men who stole from you. You were right. They were members of some self-proclaimed militia.
I knew it! Did you find the money too?
Eles já tinham gastado não, isso é sacanagem.
Yes. Here it is. They thought they could finance their activities with it.
I never thought a man like you would be kind enough to... I misjudged you. Badly. I'm... Well, Thank you, sir.
Will you give the money back to your comrades then?
Fuck those bastards who fired me. I'll give the money to Miss Gillingham. Her son Jack was a friend of mine. He was killed recently.
I know you were friends with Miss Gillingham's son, Jack. Tell me about his death.
Jack's murder has been a shock to the neighborhood. A sign that the situation is now out of control.
Why is that?
There has always been tension between the Wet Boot Boys and members of the trade union. But a murder? That's a first.
Who killed him?
No one will ever know. One thing is certain. While Jack was alive, I had one less reason to drink.
Why does that upset you so much?
I wish I had found the time and words to tell him how important he was to me before it was too late. Another failure for Giselle Paxton.
Cara, então quer dizer que aquele cara provavelmente tá se escondendo,
May I
né?
ask what you do for a living?
I'm killing myself scraping for a living. And you? Have you ever had to struggle in your entire life?
As I told you, I'm a doctor. You have to work a lot to earn that title.
Oh, a doctor. Born with money in a nice house, were we? Was Daddy a banker or a doctor himself?
Why such hatred? Are you judging me by my clothes and my job?
Course I am. Fuck, you're so blind. You don't even see your privilege. Lazy people like you disgust me.
What can you tell me about this vicinity?
Tell you what, just spend a few weeks here, and then ask me that question again. If you're still alive, I mean.
You don't know me, Miss Paxton, and yet you see me as an enemy.
Your manners, your clothes, your words tell me everything about you, sir. I know your kind, and you don't belong here.
Oh no, Miss Paxton, you really don't know my kind. You have no idea who I am.
All right, okay. No need to get all worked up.
If you have something to say, say it. I'm getting tired of all this.
Oh. You want information instead? Well, here's some for you. Giselle Paxton does not like you at all, Doctor.
Well, I'll leave you for now. Goodbye, Miss Paxton. What can you tell me about this place? How are things here?
It may be okay for a strong girl like me, but a dandy doctor from the city like yourself, you better watch your back, Mr. Reed.
Which local dangers must I avoid?
Well, the gangs, the thieves, the drunks, the jobless. A man with your fancy clothes will attract a lot of attention.
Well, I am not someone so easily intimidated.
Glad to hear that. And if you get into trouble, you can always seek help at Shaunhampton's shelter. No one would dare to be violent there.
You really think I should go back to a safer place, miss?
No. I think you had better stay and help as many people as you can. Just avoid the Wet Boot Boys. Those bastards are worse than the epidemic.
Is it not dangerous to work here at night?
As long as I have good legs, I can run away from trouble. The Sad Saint now provides me and my sister a bed and a roof. I don't want to lose that.
What can you tell me about the Sad Saint?
It's just the nickname of Shaunhampton, the Sad Saint of the East End. He gave me shelter, and he's not always sad.
Goodbye, Miss Paxton.
Desculpem ter feito essa pequena transiçãozinha, né? Porque eu precisei pausar a gravação. Ah, que tava sob risco de perder energia aqui de casa. O rapaz estava mexendo no chuveiro e eu, com medo de dar bosta, desliguei a gravação. Cara, a gente tava fazendo a side quest lá da mulher, né, da Lotte. Mas só tem essas daí, isso que eu acho estranho. Jornal antigo, vamos explodir depois do amanhecer, nas munições do Dawson e Dawson. Mora empregada, pregadora do distrito.
It's locked.
Pera, eu tô pegando bastante pista aqui.
You would.
Giselle, tell me about the death of your mother.
After our father died, Mother worked so hard she made herself sick. We spent all the money we had on useless drugs and doctors. It was hell.
Hell? What do you mean?
The three of us were exhausted and desperate. And when I'm desperate, I tend to get angry. And I'm hard to live with. Lottie said I killed Mother.
Your sister was suffering too. I'm sure she didn't mean what she said.
I don't want to talk about that. It was years ago. We Paxton sisters are tough. We don't apologize. I don't...
Did you see what just happened?
No, I didn't. And I don't care.
Really? Why is that?
Because this sexist pig is one of the 4 men who blacklisted me. Good riddance, if you ask me.
Giselle, I know you sleep at Hampton's shelter. What can you tell me about him?
He provided a roof for me and my sister. I am grateful, of course. But he gives me the creeps.
Why is that?
He's always sad. Like he's about to cry. He's always asking us to get closer to God. To give ourselves to the Lord. Creepy.
Ainda falta uma pista.
Well, I'll leave you for now. Goodbye, Miss Paxton.
Vou dar só mais uma corrida aqui no abrigo.
It's locked, all right.
Eu vou dar uma olhada aqui aqui em cima no primeiro andar, né? Tem gente que fala que ali embaixo é o primeiro andar, cara. Não quero nem pensar sobre isso. Ele fica pensando em térreo, primeiro andar, segundo andar, mas ele fica meio louco aí. Agora essa investigação, cara, desculpa que eu já ser aterrorizado e está se escondendo no esgoto. Essa daí tá sendo meio chata. Não tem mais com quem conversar aqui. Tem a Lotte.
Glad to see you again, Mr. Reed.
Lottie, tell me about the death of your mother.
Giselle killed her. Plain and simple. She killed her with her daily whims, her laziness and her complaints.
That's quite a statement. You can't kill someone because you're fickle.
Mother was very ill, but I forgave Giselle. What I couldn't stand was how she cried at her funeral like she was the one left alone.
Perhaps your sister is not as tough as you are.
I know that, and I don't blame her. It just makes me sad that my own sister is the person I understand the least.
Giselle is the only family you have left. Don't you think it's time you forgave her?
Sometimes words are harder to forgive than acts, Dr. Reed.
O resto falta pistas, né?
Is it not dangerous to work here at night?
As long as I have good legs, I can run away from trouble.
Are you homeless, Miss Paxton?
Mr. Hampton's night asylum is our new home now. It's a safe place for me and my sister.
Goodbye, Miss Paxton.
Bom, já acabei meio que exaurindo aqui esse lugar de pistas, né? Desculpa, porque... Será que esse negócio tá embaixo? Ah, eu vou seguir aqui com a história. É tanta side quest, meu, que se... Digamos o seguinte, se eu não estivesse gravando, eu ia pegar pra fazer tudo, mesmo, tudo de uma vez.
Let's turn around and mine. I'll send you to hell.
Nossa, agora que eu vi que esse cara tá com o negócio de alien.
Put an end to you.
Ah, dito, mas esse cara vai me deixar fedido aqui.
Step away, sir.
Look lively. It's on to us.
You're prepared for bloody monster!
Toma. Tá, vamos ver esse Skull aqui. Não tem nada nele. Tem que fosse ter alguma outra pista, alguma coisa, mas... Ok, tá lá um monstro grande. Os caras conseguiram, hein? Mas também estão em 3 lá. Se não conseguir, pelo amor de Deus. Bom, só falta essa investigação. Eu vou deixar quieto isso aqui. A Gisela já foi feita. Vamos lá nos Rios Vermelhos. Meu Deus, eu tô perdido aqui. Cara, eu não posso sair agora, eu me ferrei.
It's all right.
Quer ver, não tem como eu dar viagem rápida, né? Não. Essa é interessantíssima.
It's one of them bits for you, sir.
"29 Pretty Orchard Street. This is it. What's in there for me?
Cara, o rastro de sangue ali.
There's been a fight here.
Calendário de 1918. Minha massa, o cara tava se preparando pra sair. Parece que o cara foi arrastado, hein?
Speak English, do ya? Stop! Right now ain't human! See them fancy clothes? This one's a top! He's dead!
Meu Deus, eu tô ferrado. Nossa, meu, o cara foi arrastado longe.
To let her inspire and be found here. You're surprising. Occasionally, you make a good point. We're being misled. Or worse, we're being baited by leeches playing a nasty game. I ought here to stand back! Lord, give us strength!
É legal os caras ignorando, né?
We cannot be defeated! Bloody leech! Oh my god!
The marks on this woman's neck were made by the fangs of a vampire. This is the very flower my mother tossed on Mary's coffin. Someone is targeting my family. Only a golden watch in her pockets.
Um belo relógio.
Her shoes and clothes are quite worn out.
Já não tem mais o que investigar.
I see you.
Que isso, rapaz? É a mulher ali. É a vampira.
Right then. It's a sick game. But given no choice in the matter, I might as well win it.
Ah, meu, me falta bastante chumbos. Chumbos. Bastante chumbo. Chumbos, nossa senhora. É, um desses dois, né? Não pode ser os dois.
It's locked.
Ah, deixa eu descansar aqui. Pegar minha XP. Nível 14, cara. Isso aqui eu preciso melhorar urgente. Deixa eu confirmar aqui, porque, cara, não importa nada. Você pode ter o máximo de vida do jogo possível. Nossa, meu, teve impacto negativo? Fé cristã oculta. O cara tá desaparecido ainda, caramba, meu. O que foi que eu fiz, cara? O cara também tá desaparecido. Nossa, as duas mulheres desapareceram. E eu perdi o cara, porque ele... Nossa.
It's a leech! Demon! Back! Watch out! It's fast! Demon shall prevail! We'll crush this beast! It's done for him!
Esse cara tem resistência. Maldito, mano. Preciso sair de perto. Cara, falei miseravelmente nesse combate. Meu Deus do céu, cara. O distrito tá quase destruído. Porque eu não matei o cara. Tipo, eu escolhi acreditar no cara. Que eu pensei, o cara virou vampiro, mas pô, o cara continua com a fé dele, né? Eu devia ter suspeitado. Meu cara tava comendo os cadáveres ali.
What was that? I won't let you escape. You're very fast, but I'll catch you.
Esses caras aqui já são mais fracos.
They've all been butchered. I can still sense a presence.
have you done?
Vicar Larrabee, what happened?
Demon! Hell Scourge! Son of perdition!
Vicar! Jonathan's no demon. He's just a soul. Returned from the dead. Like your Christ, Vicar.
Mary, is it really you?
Oh, it's me, all right. Precious brother.
What is Mother doing here?
I'm gathering the family for a final reunion. All smiling, all dead. Thanks to the good Dr. Reed.
Mary.
Mother, say hello to your son.
Hello, Jonathan.
Mother,
What do we have here, Mother? The prodigal son has lost his tongue. Our Jonathan always had the first and last word at dinner. The entertainer, the star of our show.
I'm sorry. Let me explain.
Shut up. It's my turn to do the talking. I have this nasty hole in my chest, Johnny. It needs to breathe.
Of course. You can speak.
My prayers went so long without an answer. My husband, killed in France. My child, carried away by the flu. My brother promising to return in his letters, then disappearing in thin air. I went from hospital to hospital. Cemetery to cemetery. Grave to grave. I've lifted every stone in London, searching for an end to the nightmare. And there you were. In front of me. On a dark pier.
The hunger had taken me.
The joy to have finally found you. I longed for your arms, a final happy ending to so much tragedy, to tell me all would be well again, as you did when we were children. It was this filthy dock where you greeted your sister. I dug a tunnel from my grave with my fingers and teeth.
Mary. I thought I had murdered you. I tried to end myself. We've been through the same horror.
We are a disease, Jonathan. A sickness that corrupts all it touches. All we kiss, and all we kill. Look at me. Admire your ilk.
I'm so sorry.
Apologies will not suffice. I demand reparation. I want a miracle. Are you a miracle worker, Dr. Reed? No? I'll show you mine then. The family Reed, reunited and complete, living forever in a red sea of eternal love. Time to go, Mother. Say hello to my son for
Mary,
me.
wait. I have made friends with vital knowledge. Vampires. We are not alone, Mary. With time, we can learn to live almost as we lived before.
How long?
What?
How long will this masquerade continue? I've been watching you. All these nights in Whitechapel, pretending you're still a doctor. You believe you're just fighting a disease. But it's you, the disease. Jonathan, you!
I'm a scientist. I'll find a solution. Let our mother go, please.
You're always the one to sway me to reason, Jonathan. But before, your motivations were always pure. Now you're tainted.
Let her go! She has no part to play in this.
Very well. Have you heard our good doctor? You can go home, Mother. Go home and rest in peace.
Yes, I'll go home and rest.
It's so easy to make them obey or forget. Puppets for our pleasure. I've seen you have your fun.
You are mad.
So that's what I am, Doctor. Mad. I was beginning to wonder. I've been hearing these voices in my head. One in particular. That of my dead brother. This is the reason I must kill you. Not for your betrayal, not for our poisonous kiss, not even for the lies you tell yourself. No, it's so that smooth and wicked voice will stop ringing in my ear.
Mary. No, don't!
Time to die, brother. And this time for good. Slayer! You've spared the precious Nurse Crane, but not your own Mary. Rest in peace, monster. Give me your blood, priest. Assassin! Their final thoughts are just to die for. Come to me, Jonathan. Abomination! What have you done? You killed me, brother! Abomination!